So I thought, why not invite her back to tell you about where her music's taking her? Dublin, hello, and welcome back to ABC Radio Brisbane.
Hi there.
You've brought a band member with you, Jack Rennie. Hi.
Oh, yes. This is Jake, yeah. He's my guitarist and producer.
Jake, good to have you with me.
Hey, good to be here.
Okay, now you've obviously been performing since you were quite young, Dublin.
Yes, I started busking at the Redcliffe Markets when I was 12, and that really kicked everything off, basically, yeah. Got paid to perform, to practice, yeah.
Nice. And for you, Jake, were you 12 and busking as well, or a different story?
No, I wish. I started playing trumpet when I was, started playing piano when I was like real young. I'd say like, I don't know, 8 years old, something. Moved on to trumpet, finally guitar, and then I've gotten into like recording, producing since then.
Oh, right. So what led you to recording, producing?
I think I always I went to Blues Fest, I remember when I was about 14, and I was kind of like a little bit mesmerized by the guys behind the sound desk doing the actual mixing, because I was a bit too young to get in the mosh pit, so I kept my distance a bit. But that always sort of fascinated me, and then I kind of got into it, I'd say, around from that point onwards.
I think that's always interesting, the lure of what it is for each person in a creative context. Is it for you, the producing, like, okay, what are they doing and what sounds are they putting in there and how are they putting it all together? And for you, obviously, Dublin, it's that front of a stage, who's singing, how are they playing, what are they playing, and what it is that attracts each of us and takes us down that creative path. So how did you two meet?
Well, both of us are QUT students. Jake is 1 year above me, and last year I was chosen as an artist for the QUT record label Vermilion Records, and Jake was a part of the subject as a third-year student, working as a producer and all sorts, and he got allocated on my team, and it was only meant to last for the span of the year where I was an artist, but the band decided to stay on with me, and we've recorded and we're performing. So
Fantastic.
It's
So
great.
do you have a band name as such?
Well, no, it's actually it's still just Dublin Rose, and then I have a 3-piece backing band, Jake, Pat and Sammy. Yeah.
Fabulous. And what do Pat and Sammy play?
Patrick McClement plays drums and Samuel Retty plays bass.
Oh, right. Fantastic. Have you played many gigs as yet?
Yes, we played heaps, all throughout the valley, throughout Brisbane. It's been a blast.
Good stuff. All right, so how would you describe your music? We're about to play your new single. We'll talk about that in a tick. How would you describe it? Who influences you?
I have so many influences. I'd say Kate Malahaiki is a big influence. I also love Taylor Swift, I have to say.
Who doesn't?
Stella Donnelly, Benny. The list is endless.
Yeah, and for you, Jake?
For me, it's a bit funny. Well, I always started growing up listening to rock, so I really like the Foo Fighters was the first band I ever got into, and then recently I've been going more for like kind of like shoegaze style, like Slow Dive, all those bands, kind of bringing it back.
Yep.
But then after meeting Dublin, I got into listening to Taylor Swift again. So that was awesome.
There's no shame in that.
There is no shame in that. She makes some good stuff, and I've been enjoying sort of like bringing it back around. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so tell us about your single, There You Go Again.
Well, I actually wrote this song a while back when I was like 16. It was about like a neighborhood crush or just like dreaming about something, say. And I'd say the vibe of it is very feel-good indie rock. It's upbeat, vibrant. You can dance and sing along, and that's what I hope for.
Brilliant. And if people go to see you, is the full set like that?
Yes, I would say so. It's a bit of a mix, but a lot of it is the kind you can sing along, like, and have a bit of a dance, but there's also some whimsical stuff. Yeah, I'd say all of it is quite uplifting.
A bit of everything there. So the single release is happening this weekend?
It's out today.
It's out today?
And
Excellent.
yes, and we have the release show this Sunday.
Where's that happening?
That's at the Junk Bar. Yeah.
All right. So what time? Where can people get along if they want to go?
Unfortunately, it's sold out.
Is it?
It's
That's
sold
not
out.
Unfortunate. That's brilliant.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
That is wonderful. All right. So the Junk Bar this Sunday.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's a really big deal.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. So Dublin Rose, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us. I really appreciate it.
Jake Rennie, thank you.
No worries.
Have a great time on Sunday. And with all your other gigs, you got anything else lined up that you can tell us about?
Yes, definitely. 2 weeks from now, on Friday, the 23rd of February, we're supporting our friend's band, Joe's Band, at Black Bear Lodge.
Great.
So you can get your tickets for that. And then 2 days later, on February 25th, we're performing at It's Still a Secret with Maggie Elise.
All right. So some great gigs coming up.
Definitely.
Follow your career with interest. Thank you both for coming in, and Chuggers with a single.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And here it is. There you go again.
Woohoo.
I walk past your house on my way to school. Adjust my hair as I go past your window. We've only spoken once or twice. Wonder if you know you're the reason I can't sleep at night. Never stop checking if you've seen my story. Every single little thing I do is meant for you. Oh, you. 'Cause every time I see your face, it makes me mad. 'Cause I remember that I'm not yours. And I know you've never dreamt about me. Can I hurry up and stop loving you? Don't have a clue what you put me through. Tired of the late night fantasies. Not ever dreaming of you and me. Staring at your face for a minute straight. Taking pictures in my mind for the movie I'll be making in my dreams tonight. But you, oh you. You do have a girlfriend who you never talk about, and I don't even know her name or anything like that. And I remember one time you told me how I was helping you with your mental health. Why would you tell me that? You know you've ruined mine. 'Cause every time I see your face, it makes me mad. 'Cause I remember that I'm not yours. And I know you've never dreamt about me. Can I hurry up and stop loving you? Don't have a clue what you put me through. Tired of the late night fantasies. Forever dreaming of you and me. Staring at your face for a minute straight. Taking pictures in my mind for the movie I'll be making in my dreams tonight. But you, oh you, oh you, you, oh you. There you go again, I lost my train of thought. Here's hoping you'll never hear this song, but if you did, would you sing along? And if I were to reach your mind, would I like what you had to say? Or should I hurry up and stop loving you and forget all the songs I wrote for you? No more late night fantasies. I guess you and I just weren't meant to be. Stop staring at your face for a minute straight. No more pictures in my mind, no more movies to be made in my dreams tonight. But you, oh you, oh you. Lost my train of, lost my train of thought. There you go again, I lost my train of you. Lost my train of, lost my train of thought. There you go again, I lost my train of thought.
I love that. Dublin Rose, local artist. That single released today, the first time it's been played on radio, and it's called There You Go Again.